My name's Ian Morecroft. I was looking for some help when my mum passed away. I knew that I was going to be struggling in terms of coming to terms with the loss of my mum. I also find myself in a position where my dad is also terminally ill as well, so quite unique from that point of view. And I knew that I would struggle if I didn't get some support from somewhere. My mum was 71 when she passed away. She had a stroke when I was around 4, so in her early 30s, and then did amazingly well to cope as well as she did throughout the remainder of her adult life. Really, she managed to look after a home and me, and clothe and feed me. She also managed to hold down a part-time job, which, you know, on reflection always astounds me that she did, given her limited mobility after the stroke. You know, she lost most of the use of her right-hand side, so her right leg and her right arm, and obviously she was right-handed, so had to teach herself to write with her left hand and to feed herself and to cook with her left hand, which actually, when you put all of those things together, just shows how remarkable a lady she really was. She actually died the day before her birthday, so she was about to turn 72 the day after. But yeah, she was a remarkable lady, and I think I can only express how grateful I am to the Kirkwood for helping me cope through that difficult period, because I think if I'd not have had that, I don't know whether I would get to the point where I have done so far. I initially went to my GP and they gave me a referral, and then the following referral kind of pointed me in the direction of the Kirkwood, and I had looked around at various other places for counselling, but it was the Kirkwood that got back to me really quickly, really. And I have to say, ever since they got in touch with me, I've had nothing but amazingly positive experience, and they've really helped me through this, what is quite a difficult period of my life, to come to terms with what's been going on, and help me to kind of have the tools but also the resilience to cope with everything that's thrown at you on a day-to-day basis, and to kind of deal with what's going on as well in the background, I guess, that other people perhaps maybe aren't seeing. So yeah, they've been brilliant. Kirkwood offer just really helped me contextualize it, and to kind of vocalize my feelings, make it so that it's normal, and kind of remove that stigma that we have. And I think it's probably a societal and a British thing that we have this kind of stigma around death, and not really coping and dealing with and confronting, you know, your feelings around it, and how we kind of do it as almost like a cultural thing, really. But in my experience, you know, I was unsure initially at the outset what I would get from this process. I didn't know whether I'd respond positively. I didn't know whether or not it would be suitable for me. I had nothing but positive experience with the Kirkwood. Initially, I knew that I would definitely struggle coming to terms with the things that I've been dealing with over the course of the last few months. And I don't think I would have got to the point where I was as accepting and as understanding of my own feelings and emotions if I'd not been through this process with the Kirkwood. And I know that it's not just me that they're doing that with. They're doing that with loads of people on a weekly basis, and I know not enough people still are accessing those services to benefit their own mental well-being. And really, you know, if you're ever in a position where you feel as though you're not quite on top of things, then, you know, they're there to help you. Really, if you're struggling, these guys are here to help you. Thank you.